doesn't matter anymore.
Actually, wait a second. Now that I think about it, we're probably getting screamed at right now. There's a faster way to get to this headless. Isn't there? Isn't it through the dungeon you can go through here and get to this guy?
Dungeon. Okay, how do you...
That might be making us look foolish.
Well, you got to get out of this place somehow, so, I mean...
Well, I know you can get out from this pathway up here, but if you... I think, like, forward here, above is, like, an idol for the dungeon.
Why is that connecting?
Does terror not go through deflects? Yeah, I think it goes... Well, you got hit there, but I think it might go through the deflects.
Okay, I had a really good attempt a couple times ago. Just throwing that out there. Is there another way here?
I'm pretty sure there is.
At this... Are you saying at this point in the game? Because I imagine...
You can do it earlier in the game, too.
Now, I
might be thinking of a different headless, but I know in the dungeon there is a way to get to a headless, and I'm pretty sure it's this one.
I'm going to... This is an assumption, purely an assumption, but I'm guessing because they wanted to save the surprise factor of, oh, what is that down there? They make sure there's only one entrance to get to this guy. I know there's one in a big pit. I know there's one at the fountainhead. I know there's two underwater. One underwater, and then there's another two on a different place, underwater and fountainhead. And then there's one in a pit, in a cave.
I'm pretty sure there's another way, but I could always check. Or just keep watching the loading screens and keep jumping.
We could do that. Could do that.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
I think maybe jump right is the correct way to deal with that. That is like, I'm so mad. It keeps giving me the Makiri, but then it doesn't actually do it. Like you saw me dash there and it didn't do anything. And that's ruining my whole attempt.
Now I would like to see why that is. Kind of like in Mortal Kombat training mode where they show you what inputs you're putting in. I would like to see what input was at that moment.
See, like it...
Yep, right there.
It might be because I'm not dodging straight forward. But then I have issue with this controller, so...
Only 2 hours in. New record.
See, like it did it again. Like just the stagger just infinitely staggers me. Alright. No deaths, no deaths.
I wanted this to be a no-death run, but we weren't up to snuff.
Maybe next time.
Which, I've said this ad nauseum, I don't understand how anyone would want to attempt the Dark Souls 2 never get hit, much less the never die.
You get those rings.
That is...
That sounds awful, yeah.
It sounds like torture.
See, like that was a perfect dash forward. Why did that not do anything? I've got to be misunderstanding something. It sucks. I put at least 90% of the blame on the Xbox controller.
Okay.
At least 90. The jury's still out on that 10%.
Okay, well, I don't take up any of that percentage, so you know what? And if you want to say the controller is an extension of me, go ahead. It's blue. It's nice. It's held well in the hand.
All right. I don't want to go down that path any further.
What? You're grabbing at a lot of straws here, man. A lot of straws.
You're the one saying stuff.
What? Just saying it's held well in the hand.
Mm-hmm.
The controller.
I don't know.
The controller.
You're the one talking.
It's held well in the hand.
I'm just sitting here.
You can make your own petty comments all you want. Just because I'm going to fight the hardest boss in the game to help us doesn't...
You live your life. I'll live my life.
I'm living my life.
I forgot to say humor me and look for the other entrance. That's alright.
I would happily do that.
We can do it on the next attempt.
Okay.
If I die. Or you die.
What are you assuming is the...
I think it's in the dungeon. I remember a headless... You don't really need your Estus in this fight. They board in this fight, so it's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure... Like, I don't remember what the idol's called, but I remember what the area it's in looks like. There's a headless right after it you can just run past. Like, it's super not in the way.
Wait a second. Okay, I thought it just got rid of... Okay.
Also, this is our last confetti.
Okay, well, good. I figured this out right when I needed to.
Maybe heal.
I never use so many items in a row. I hate when it does that. Can I do
a good heal? Yeah. I think your resistance ran out. Good heal. You're not doing enough damage to be risky. Dang.
Almost. Well,
I think if you did everything faster, it probably would have been fine. But now we're out of confetti. What is Dan gonna do next?
Farm confetti. No, I'm just kidding. I will either
see you in 2 hours.
I'll see you in 2 hours. I think we can all agree I only need one more try at that, let's be honest. But I will not get that one try.
Are you saying it's because I'm going to beat Ishi?
Because I know that Because we do not have enough money to get confetti. I'm not going to spend that much time getting confetti. And I don't know a specific spot. Now, if I remember it right, a good place to farm confetti is the same place you like to farm sen. In the above the giant. Above the giant. Well, at least one of the places you like to farm confetti.
Yeah.
Or sen.
More money, more problems.
Man, just...
Man, I am doing this so I don't have to watch more load screens, and I'm just watching a load screen.
They can't be that bad.
It's so bad. Are we watching the same thing right now?
I don't mind, because you know what? Let's see.
I guess I should have looked if the other idol I was thinking of is open. I'm not sure if it is. If the dungeon one was, it probably was.
I know there's a headless in the dungeon, but...
Yeah, so... maybe... I don't want to keep... If it's further than that walk, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm thinking of something. I forget what I'm thinking of. Not my problem. Kind of my problem, but not my problem.
Why not?
Genichiro. Man, that's a nice tree to watch.
That is a nice tree. It's...
For 5 minutes.
It's such a weep... Who wouldn't want to watch a weeping willow tree during a loading screen?
I mean, if I have to be in a loading screen, I guess that's one thing. But...
Tiger Lily Japanese Garden? Come on. There's... I'm trying to think if at any point I was upset by the flowers in this.
Man, if you don't like the flowers...
I don't know, it's just... At some point I might have...
It rains later in this fight.
I might have seen it as distracting for some reason.
No, I can totally understand that. I was say if that didn't work, I was gonna say. I think this is probably one of the best boss arenas. At least aesthetically, it works really well. Like, that rock is really annoying to run into, so I can... I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's aesthetically very nice.
So you can't take one hit from Genichiro because you get the death blow on him and it increases your health anyway, so that makes me a little happier.
You just... I shouldn't probably double tap that. I don't know what kind of attack that is.
I was about to say, it looks like that would be rude if you can't Mikiri counter something that looks like a stab.
I think I tried Mikiri countering it once, but it didn't work. Oh gosh, he went into a running animation. That's messed up. It's like the game is just working against me right now. That's the good stuff. Can you not dodge those? I guess, or I should say, can you block them? I'm not sure.
Can you save those kinds of attacks for your second or third phase?
Alright. I'm feeling good. Maybe not about this attempt specifically, but the fight in general.
Your future attempt, your future self will thank you for putting in the work now.
Exactly. Current me is upset that this controller is hard to use.
You almost made it 2 hours. Come on, man. You almost made it.
You know, I mean, maybe I wouldn't have to complain at all if it was like a good controller.
It is. I love it. It's my baby.
Now you're handling babies.
Oh, if you want to combine my statement from earlier, it fits well in the hand. Yeah, I don't drop babies, nor do I shake them, Bray.
You throw them as far as you can.
I don't
Hmm?
When did I say throw? I don't throw them.
Just imagine that.
No, I don't shake them. I don't
might not shake them, but you
Bray.
Toss them with all the might your arms can output.
I don't do that at all. I'm just thinking of that one time at the family reunion that you shook that baby. I was just, man.
I was gonna say, are we gonna watch this cutscene again? Just because you haven't been here yet?
It's a new experience, shut up.
I'm brand new here.
Well, I'm getting used to this.
Dragon rot's gonna be plentiful when we're done in here. Last hit.
Wolf. Right under the wire.
You're doing so good, Wolf. You're trying your best.
Try to think of any attempt in my first playthrough of this. My only playthrough. I don't count this because this is...
This is a different beast.
Yeah, this is... Expunge this from the record. But
this is an exhibition.
This, yeah. It doesn't count towards my record. I'm still undefeated. No, I'm trying to think of at any point during my first attempt, only attempt, that I saw Kiro on the ground and got distracted for a moment.
Kuro on the ground in here?
Yeah.
Like during the fight?
Isn't he on the ground?
I don't think so. I don't remember that.
I will restore Ashina to glory.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of something else.
That's such a lame, unblockable attack. It just like slashes you. It's such a lame attack.
Any move you could circle strafe him and hit him in the back, I like. Ooh.
Roller, man.
He saved up all his plates for the end.
Come on.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that apathetic monk? He doesn't. He says you're very controller friendly.
You need to jump right. He's literally running away. I will agree, though, that this fight definitely has, like, maybe the worst. I did it in one try, or I did it without getting hit, and now I'm dying like 100 times out of a lot of bosses in the series.
Mm-hmm.
Jumping right didn't do nothing.